Stop writing custom integration code every single time you want an AI agent to touch your local data. If you are still building unique API wrappers for your databases, your file systems, or your local developer tools, your architecture is structurally inefficient. Anthropic quietly solved this fragmentation problem by releasing MCP, the Model Context Protocol. It is essentially an open-source USB port for large language models. Think about how hardware works. Your computer does not care if you plug in a mouse, a keyboard, or a hard drive. It uses one standardized USB protocol to talk to all of them. MCP does the exact same thing for artificial intelligence. Instead of hard-coding tools directly into an agent's brain, you spin up an isolated MCP server. The AI client establishes a lightweight connection to that server over standard input-output, or WebSockets. The server then exposes three primitives: prompts, pre-designed templates, resources, safe read-only data streams like file contexts, and tools, executable actions that let the model manipulate things. Building one natively takes less than a minute using the official SDK. Here is the operational blueprint in TypeScript. First, initialize a new MCP server instance and set your transport protocols. Second, declare your tool schemas. You write a clean JSON object telling the model exactly what the tool does, what parameters it requires, and which arguments are mandatory. Third, write your execution handler. This is the structural code that safely processes the model's request on your machine and returns the exact text string back to the agentic pipeline. But here is the critical infrastructure warning. An MCP server executes code using the security context of the host it is running on. Give it full file system access, link it to an agent that browses the open web, and a single indirect prompt injection on a random web page can exploit your server to run arbitrary terminal commands. So never run production MCP servers directly on your primary operating system. Box them into isolated ephemeral Docker containers and enforce explicit token confirmation for any destructive tool request. Standardize your protocol, sandbox your runtime, keep your data sovereign. I have dropped the complete TypeScript and Python MCP boilerplate in the description below. Grab the code, control the parameters, and I'll see you in the logs.